We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is a team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The short hands. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Let's look at the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week These are the guys that really are unique. This program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Kelly. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
We'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. We got it. The field goal is good. And the game is now tied. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So they have to come up with something here on third down at the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Wide open downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Well, bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Tight end goes in motion. And here's the handoff. Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
And the Blue Hens will try to keep this drive moving. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tiny space at the 20. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground here. And tackled there by the defense. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. For the end zone, running it right up the gut. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Blue Hens. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Taylor. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. He can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Over the defense, come up with a stop. Could hand it off. He's got the 1st and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Handoff to the single back. He's got some room to the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Quarterback takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. The Blue Hens lining up here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And the Blue Hens move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Delaware. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half of really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop it at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Crucial third down play right here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. using his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And off in a single back formation. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. The back's got it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Blue Hens will line up to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's a shovel pass complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in the third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ball handed off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. With third down, they do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape.
this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Quarterback operating an empty set. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll get him down that time.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. 1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Just 2 field goals in 3 previous red zone trips. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, but he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Kelly. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Makes the catch with the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Signs a quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff, They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the running back takes the handoff. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Good kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. And the big gain wiped away a costly penalty on the offense. Back to throw. It's Barnett. He's got it. One-handed grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's got a receiver wide open here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw again. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try.
Could take it all the way. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.